Hello, hi Capricorn. This is Tara from Tara's Tarot here with your July reading. I hope you guys are doing well and having a good month so far. I know the world is really crazy, so I just wanted to send everybody love and healing and good energy. And I have dealt your reading. I have asked God what messages we need to hear to help us, be the best we can be, move forward, address things that might need to be addressed. So let's see what we're working with here. So the themes of this reading for July 2022 Capricorn are a new pathway forward, a love connection, an emotional contentment, seeing the truth about something that needs to end, seeing the truth about a situation that is not giving you anything positive, and it's time to walk away from that for good. And dealing with some like fears as far as thinking that, worrying that the worst is going to happen, or feeling vulnerable. But really, this is about moving forward, moving out of those limiting energies where we feel like we're always getting the short end of the stick, and we're always hurt, and it always happens this way, and we're probably going to be hurt again, and like all that kind of energy. It is time to cleanse our palate from that, to really move on from that, rise above that. And it's about making a decision that's right for us, that's mature, that's wise, that enables us to follow a more positive path. Okay, so let me show you what we're working with here, and then we'll get clarity on this as we go. So our main energy, Capricorn, we've got this beautiful Two of Wands for July, the main energy where we find ourselves in the present moment. What is taking most importance in this situation? The Two of Wands. So there is a new path that has unfolded in front of us. Some of us may already have chosen it and taken it and are starting to walk down it and explore it. Some of us may be starting to think about it, fantasizing about it, starting to determine, do I want to follow this new path? But there's definitely a new direction to go in, and it's the kind of feeling that the world is our oyster, and we can choose and take it upon ourselves to engage with the world, to move forward, to plan and take action on what new direction we want to follow. Now, I want to show you a couple other things before I get to that crossing energy. With that said, we've got really positive energy surrounding this. Hanging above the reading, we've got this 10 of Cups. And then we've got the recent past, we've got this 2 of Cups. So I think for a lot of us, there's this connection with someone that might be new, that has just come into our life. And that kind of is feeling really good, is feeling healthy, is feeling emotionally supportive and enjoyable, and there's contentment here. And with the 2 of Cups, especially changing and developing into the 2 of Wands, 10 of Cups, it seems like this is a positive thing. It seems like this is a positive investment, like this resonates with you, this resonates with your emotions, your spirit, your soul. This is a kindred spirit. This is, having a reciprocated connection with someone. And it looks like it's full of promise, and it only grows. It is growing. There could be a potential future here. So that's exciting. So I feel like that's what this new path is about for a lot of us. It might be, for you, if there's not that specific person that you've met, just going off on that new path where you're improving your emotional health and emotional well-being and filling your cup and feeling fulfilled and feeling satisfied. For some of you, it could be taking this new direction towards moving away from this other situation that opens the door for greater happiness, for a connection, for love. So, yay, exciting. Okay. Now, with that said, crossing us in our challenge position for the month, we've got this Five of Swords. So you got this new direction here, exciting. And we got this Five of Swords. Okay. So for some of us, okay, we need to cut away the monkey on our back, cut away a dead end situation that is like a gangrenous limb that is going to kill us unless we chop that off and move on. So that's what this represents, the Five of Swords. It's been a battle. It's been hard. There's been PTSD. There's been trauma. But the great thing is now we have the choice to walk away from the battlefield. We do not have to stay in battle. We don't have to continue with this situation. It is what it is. And we've seen the fallout of this battle. And the damage is done, you know. This could be an old relationship. This could be old mental habits. This could be, you know, treating ourselves in a negative way or having a negative belief system, but it could be a specific situation, whatever it is. So it's time to end that. It's time to end that phase. It's time to end that dynamic, that situation. There's nothing else that's coming out of this. The best thing we can do, the best thing for you is to get out of that energy as fast as you can. So this new direction is positive, is an improvement, is a fresh start. We've also got in the subconscious, what's behind the scenes, what you may not know or may not be conscious of, Seven of Swords reversed. This is actually good because we're seeing the truth about a situation. We're seeing the truth about what has happened to us, what things do we have to cut out of our lives? What are we moving on from? What are we moving away from? Seeing the truth about what's good for us, just seeing the truth about the nature of this situation. It's like, I'm getting like the analogy of Gettysburg, and like, it's like, oh my gosh, I never want to go back there. Like the blood and the death and the horror and the trauma and the violence, like that's what I'm feeling like whatever situation we were in or whatever is challenging us and blocking us, it's like there's nothing there for us anymore. Would you want to go back to Gettysburg when that battle was going on? No. Hell no. But so often we stay in situations and we stay in patterns that cause us to suffer just like that. So this is awesome. It's like seeing the truth, cutting away that situation, moving forward to be more emotionally fulfilled, happy, satisfied, all of that good stuff. So we're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. We're ready for this new path. We're strong. We've taken care of ourselves. We have our needs met, and we're enjoying our surroundings. We're enjoying all the work we put into ourself and our life and enjoying the fruits of those labors. So we have a secure, firm foundation within ourself, within our own life. So we can take this new journey. We can take this new path because we're solid. We're in a good place. And we also have boundaries. You know, it's making me feel like the importance of boundaries. Look at this wall here. She's safe within her domain, within her estate, within her paradise, because she has boundaries. She's not going to lose her head or succumb to panic or insecurity because we're solid. We worked for this and we know where our limits are and where our boundaries are, and in developing trust and making sure that this new path we take is healthy for us, is good for us. So remember that, like, Okay, I just totally went out of my head. Because there is a little bit of fear of the unknown, a little bit of vulnerability, and a little bit of triggering that's going to happen. So keep this in mind, Capricorn. We've got the moon here underneath the deck. So this is like the fear of the unknown. Is it safe? Can I go forward? I've never been down this path before. I'm taking a risk. I'm going to see new experiences and do new things. Oh my goodness, it's a little scary. But it just looks that way. It's really not. We can handle this. It's like being a little kid in your bedroom at night, being terrified that there's a monster in the corner and your imagination playing tricks on you. And because it's dark and there's no clear light, and there's no clarity, our mind makes up all sorts of terrors and we panic and we cry and whatever. This is the same energy. There's nothing really there that we can't handle. There's nothing really there that's threatening, but it's our own fears of being vulnerable. It's our own triggers that are playing tricks with us. But this is an important part of our journey. We can't be afraid to go into new territories. We can't be afraid of not knowing exactly what's ahead, because that's part of life. And it doesn't necessarily mean that something horrible is going to happen or foreboding is going to happen. It's just a natural state of going down this new path with the Two of Wands. So if you are feeling those energies, just know that's normal. And it doesn't mean, oh my goodness, something horrible is going to happen and you're picking up on it with your intuition. It's supposed to feel like that. And the good thing about it is it shows you kind of what is coming up from your subconscious, what emotions are getting stirred up, so that you can kind of, with your boundaries and with your strength and with your feet on the ground, say, okay, I'm looking at that, I'm aware of that, and I am, whatever, I can't think of the right word, and letting it pass, not letting it give you a panic attack and consume you and take you off the course. Because our fear, what's coming up in the fear position, is this death energy. Fear of loss, fear of endings, fear of pain, fear of grief. It's just a fear. It's just a fear. Near future, we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. So it's getting out of suffering, getting out of limiting beliefs and limiting experiences, getting out of feeling rejected, not seen, not heard, abused, taken for granted, treated like crap. So we're getting out of this energy. We're realizing that the battle we've been fighting, whatever that was, we see it for what it is now. It's not good for us. It's not giving anything back to us. It's time to lay down our weapons and walk away. What's the phrase? Cut your losses. It's like it's time to just cut the losses and get out of there. So we're seeing that, and we're moving forward, and therefore we're getting out of this challenging energy with the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles reversed in our future. So this is really exciting. I mean, it's so promising and positive. We have a whole new lease on life. There's still going to be some, not things to like work out, but it's giving me the feeling of recognizing and making choices, like recognizing when a negative thought or a lower energy is coming to our consciousness and coming to our minds about this past situation or whatever doubts we're having, and being like, oh yeah, I don't believe you anymore. Okay, bye. It's just kind of, it's not like deep work. It's just, we may still be shedding some of this old skin, but it's a really positive thing. Now, okay. So the outcome's interesting. We've got the, well, let me start here. We've got this Judgment reversed, Tower reversed. So it might be really hard to move on for some of us, not wanting to move on, not wanting to move forward, feeling like this was so unfair. I can't reconcile how this happened. Like, why did God allow this to happen? Why did this pan out this way? I don't feel like it's about this new path and this new situation. I feel like this is for some of us not being willing to move on from that negative situation because it was so unfair and it felt like a miscarriage of divine justice. We'll look at that. And then we've got this Eight of Pentacles here and the King of Swords. This is giving me the energy of making the decision that's right for us, that's healthy for us, that's productive for us, where we can continue building the life we want for ourselves, continue with our passions, continue with our careers, our work, our projects, what we want to develop. That could be internally, that could be relationship, that could be whatever. But we are making a decision that is going to enable us to be productive and not be in this Five of Pentacles where she's got nothing. This is like, okay, I'm mature, I'm wise, I know what to do, I know what's right for me, I know what's the best for me. So let's look at this Justice reversed and Tower reversed. So if this applies to you guys, some of you may be feeling more like, oh my God, I am so not ready to move on. No, I still want this to work, or this is so hard. How do you move on? Like, how do I make peace with this? So let's get some information. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So there was a soulmate situation that did not work out. And it's sad because it was like really full of promise, kind of divine opportunity, and it did not work out. It was not healthy. It was not reciprocated, whatever. And that's tough. That's tough to kind of accept. It takes a long time. But it is time to move on from that. Yeah, oh my gosh, this just popped out. It's time to move on from that. It's the kind of thing where it's like, oh, there was so much potential there. Like, I still believe in it. I still want to give it a shot. No. Ten of Swords, it's only going to cause more pain. That's why we're getting out of the cutting our losses with this battle. It's only going to cause more pain. This is not giving you what you wanted. It's just not. And there may be a lot of love there. There may be a true soulmate connection there. There may be, but you can't control other people's free will. And that's the saddest part. And when they make that decision, if they aren't choosing with integrity and they're running away from themselves or the situation, and if it really was a divine opportunity that they dropped the ball on, they're gonna have to deal with those consequences in their own time, in their own journey. So maybe that's what this Justice reverse is as well. Something was not right that happened with this situation, but God's saying it's time to really close this chapter because it's only going to keep hurting you. Like, don't go back to the Battle of Gettysburg. Don't be one of those ghosts at Gettysburg that still walks around the field, right? That's exactly what this is. It's like, no, we have to work to close that chapter, to see the truth and follow a new path that's opening to our future, to true happiness, to fulfillment, to bliss. And, like I said, like, it's going to be a transition for, for some of us, we're like 99% there. Maybe for some of us, we're like 60% there. But I don't think there's going to be any real painful. This is about healing and coming to terms with this exciting new chapter in our lives. All right, so let's look at this Two of Wands. Let's get some more insight on this exciting new chapter. What are our messages about this Two of Wands? We got the Eight of Cups again. Really putting intention and energy into our future, into our path, into ourselves, into, you know, doing the work, taking action. Maybe for some of you, this could be about work, leaving a toxic place and having to like really, you know, work hard to get yourself these new opportunities, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to pay off. It's going to be fulfilling. All right. What else with this Two of Wands? What is this new chapter? What is this new path? Can you tell us anything about this Two of Wands? Too many are coming out. I just want one or two at a time. Okay. Three of Cups. I'm seeing a lot of different emotional choices that are going to pay off. I'm seeing good times, good energy, a step in the right direction, going up a level in terms of your emotional satisfaction, enjoying life, getting back out there, being social, going on dates, hanging out with friends and family, fostering a deeper connection and love and enjoyment for your life, because we're getting away from this painful energy. Anything else with this Two of Wands? Yep, releasing the binds that bind us. Coming out of this anxious, dark place. Freeing ourselves from worry, anxiety, trauma, doubt, everything that this old situation made us feel and made us deal with. We're getting over that, turning the page, breaking free from that. All right, let's look at this Two of Cups. This is in our recent past. So for a lot of us, we might have just met somebody, a kindred spirit, a soulmate connection, simpatico energies. This could be a new level in a relationship of closeness. This could be a reconciliation with somebody, healing. But often this is a romantic opportunity. So let's see what comes up for this. Oh, I just noticed something new. Oh, that's funny. I always notice something new in cards when the message is supposed to come through. There's this like burial, this old like Celtic or whatever burial tomb. This tomb. It's like after death, there's a new beginning. Like, don't give up on believing in joy, believing in love, believing in meeting someone that can appreciate you. All right, so let's get some into this Two of Cups. Okay, what are we looking at here? Ten of Pentacles. Baby, this could really be like this could be the right thing. This has a lot of potential. And letting go of control. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, this is a good thing. This is like, if I were reading for, well, I am reading for someone else. This is like, this could be your person. This has the potential to develop into something real with a foundation, with security. Remember, you're good on your own. So you're in the perfect position to take a risk, to put yourself out there, to, you know, meet that other half of yourself, because you're strong and you're not going to get swept away, or you're not going to compromise your boundaries, or you've learned from this horrible experience that you were in, and you're wiser now. And this is such an exciting new opportunity. Now we've got this 10 of Cups too over the reading. Let's get one for that puppy. Show us some more information on this 10 of Cups. So you got the High Priestess. More information on this 10 of Cups. We got the Tower. Oh my. More information on this 10 of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. Woo! So this for a lot of us, this came in like a complete surprise, shock. We were not expecting it. We did have kind of like a gut feeling about it, but did not see it coming the way it did or how it did. It's also about breaking through our walls and our boundaries, moving in a direction of truth, and kind of everything else just naturally falling into place and fading away. Being freed from our prison, in a sense, being freed from feeling constricted and always needing to walk on eggshells, and being separated. But there's new energy. We're freed to move forward. We're freed to take up this great new divine opportunity that's given to us. And this is excitement, this is passion, this is inspiration, this is sexual energy. This is like, yeah, baby. So I think that says it all. All right, let's get a couple guidance cards and then we'll wrap it up. If you want a private reading, don't hesitate. Just email me, tara@tarastarot.com, or you can book below. You'll get it within a few days. We can discuss afterwards. All right, God, what are our closing messages for Capricorn's July reading? Okay, we've got prayer will help with this situation. So for those of us worried, for those of us that are still kind of triggered, just remember, we can always ask for energetic help and we'll get it. We will get it. So it says, I welcome your help. I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask you send one to me and this situation quickly. Prayer will help. Admit the truth and act accordingly. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So, right, admitting the truth. 7 of Swords reverse. What needs to be done here, Capricorn? What is the real true nature of this situation that is a challenge for you? And if you don't accept that, if you don't want to be treated that way, we need to admit that and act accordingly. We need to accept and see what we're subjecting ourselves to and move away from it if it is unhealthy for us. I feel like the time for, no, they'll change. No, I have to forgive them. No, I still believe in it. No, like, we're done with that. This is about really living life and really, seizing the day and moving forward and getting to our highest potential. Okay. Let me get a couple love cards for fun. All right, God, what are some messages? Okay, we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So a deepening in intimacy, having needed necessary conversations, connecting emotionally, gaining more information, gaining more insight. You deserve love. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of us, this could be trauma from, well, it tends to always go back to childhood, because the things that give us trauma in adulthood, why do we put ourselves in that situation? Because often we've had experiences and trauma in childhood that we haven't fully gotten to the root of. But this is all about healing and taking that burden away from us. The war is over, the battle is over, we can move forward. Oh my gosh, it's like this is us walking away from that battle. Even though that's not technically a person, it's like one of those old Celtic like sand designs in the ground. But it's like guiding us. We found our way out of the battle, and now we're walking into the sunlight. We're walking up the hill towards this new future with blue skies and peace and happiness and joy. So, Capricorn, I wish you well. I hope you have a great month. I hope this gave you a lot to think about. If this resonated with you, or if it didn't, and you want to actually have a reading that is specifically for you, just book below or email me. And thanks as always for supporting this channel and, you know, tuning in. And I will see you guys soon. All right, bye.